Today I will be going over 40 Korean phrases that every traveler needs to know. From greetings to common courtesy, to navigation, dining, shopping, emergency situations, and more. We are going over it all. 안녕하세요. This is the most basic way to say thank you in Korean. You do this all the time in Korea. 안녕하세요. And then they usually maybe do a slight bow back or be like 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 반갑습니다 is the same thing as it's nice to meet you. And it is formal. 어떻게 지냈어요? This is how you ask the question, how are you? 어떻게 지냈어요? You can respond by saying the next phrase, 잘 지내요. This means that I'm doing well, I'm doing good, life is good. 제 이름은 이에요. So this is how to say my name is. 제 이름은 name이에요. I have a Korean name actually. My Korean name is Suryan. So I would say 제 이름은 수련이에요. Now we have our 3 goodbyes. 3 ways to say goodbye in Korean. Yes. We have 안녕, 안녕히 가세요, and 안녕히 계세요. So first we have 안녕. You say this with friends or people younger than you. You can also use this as hello as well. 안녕, 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 안녕. Hello, hello, goodbye, goodbye. Next one. 안녕히 가세요. This is what you say when you're with somebody and you're saying goodbye and somebody is leaving you. They're leaving you, you say 안녕히 가세요. 가세요 comes from the verb stem 가다, which means to go. What you're literally saying with 안녕히 가세요 is go well. So the person who is leaving you can say to you 안녕히 계세요 to say goodbye. So 가세요, leaving. 계세요, staying. 감사합니다. This is our basic thank you. 천만에요. This is technically the way to say you're welcome in Korean, but something to know is that it's really not used often, only in extra polite situations. Most of the time if somebody says thank you, to say you're welcome, you can just be like, oh, 아니에요, which kind of means it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. 실례합니다 and 잠시만요. Both of these things mean the same thing as excuse me. 실례합니다 is a bit more formal. Whenever a phrase or sentence ends with 니다, it's formal. It's more formal. That's like the extra politeness. And then if it ends in yo, it's semi-polite. It's basic. You can use that with strangers. I personally use 잠시만요 more just because I'm more familiar with it. 여기요. This means over here. I would say the time that you use this the most is when you're at a restaurant and you want to call a waiter over. You can say 여기요. It's also a way to get someone's attention as well. 죄송합니다 and 미안합니다. These 2 phrases are how you say I'm sorry. 죄송합니다 is the most formal and the most common. 미안합니다 is a little less formal, but it's still pretty up there. 주세요. 주세요 means please give me this. You can use this in many different situations in Korea, like when you're ordering from a restaurant, you can point to something, 이거 주세요, I want this. I know sometimes that it can be hard to understand when exactly these phrases are used and in which circumstances, especially because formality levels in Korean are pretty important. So what I found is the best way to do this is through seeing it actually used in real life. I would recommend to you FluentU, because what FluentU does is it teaches you Korean through media, like through the K-dramas, through the K-pop. So you literally get to hear all of these words used in the context that they're actually used in, not what the textbook tells you. You can actually press on the link in the description below to get 2 weeks of FluentU absolutely free. And when you're finished with the trial, come back here and let me know how it helped you. 왼쪽, 오른쪽, 직진. This means left, right, and straight. I first learned these expressions when I took the subway all the time in Korea because it'll say the name of the stop and then it'll say which side you're getting off. So it's like 왼쪽 or 오른쪽, left or right. 길을 잃었어요. This is what you say when you're lost in Korea, which I am sure is bound to happen. Your first time visiting, it's fine. Just say 길을 잃었어요. Koreans are very polite like that. 99% of the time they will help you. 어디인지 아세요? Do you know where blank is? So put the location first. So Hongdae, for example, is a place in Seoul. 홍대에서 어디인지 아세요? Like that. 잘 모르겠네요. This means I don't understand. 한국말 잘 못해요. This means I don't speak Korean well. So if someone's just speaking to you in Korean like crazy, you can be like, wait. 한국말 잘 못해요. This next phrase is also very good to know. It's 영어 할 수 있어요? Which means, do you speak English? And most of them actually can speak English, so you don't need to worry. 천천히 말씀해 주세요. This, very important again, which means please speak slowly. Koreans are not going to be offended if you ask them to do this. They can speak really fast and you're a foreigner. 울어 가주세요. This means please take me here. So if you get in like a cab, for example, and you want to go somewhere, let's use Hongdae again. 홍대로 가주세요. 화장실이 어디예요? This is again very important. Where is the bathroom? It's also just good to know the Korean characters for 화장실, bathroom. 주세요. Again, this is please give me. And then whatever comes before 주세요 is what you want. 떡볶이 주세요. Or menu 주세요. A lot of the times when you go to a restaurant in Korea and you sit down, they might not give you a menu. So this is a good chance for you to say menu 주세요 because that's what it means. Please give me menu. 계산서 주세요. This is just to ask for the bill. 사 주세요. This literally means please wrap it up, but it means takeout in Korea. Another way you can say takeout is literally just to say takeout with a Korean accent. takeout 해주세요. 저 알러지 있어요. This is how to say I have an allergy. So if you have an allergy is just allergy with a Korean accent. Shopping. If you're going to Myeongdong in Korea, which is a major shopping district, listen up for these expressions, guys. 있어요? This means do you have? So if you're looking for a bag, for example, 가방 있어요? Do you have a bag? 얼마예요? Again, I use this all the time in Korea. This means how much is it? We can use 이거 again because it means this. Point to something. 이거 얼마예요? How much is this? 카드 받으세요? This means do you accept card? Some places will accept cards in Korea, some places won't. It just kind of depends. So this is a really important thing to say. Don't just take out your card. Say 카드 받으세요? Do you accept cards here? 환불해 주세요. This means please give me a refund. 교환해 주세요. This means please give me an exchange. So maybe if something rips, if you buy something and you find out that it's ripped or something, you can just ask them to exchange it. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up to let me know. 도와주세요. This means help in Korean. So 도와 for help and then 주세요 is please give me. 긴급 상황이에요. This means it's an emergency. 경찰 means police and 경찰을 부르세요 means please call the police. So if you ever need to call the police, just use that phrase, or if you need somebody else to call the police. 병원. This is hospital in Korea. 여기가 아파요. This means it hurts here. So if you're talking to a doctor and they're like, where does it hurt? You can just point, 여기가 아파요. 의사가 필요해요. This means I need a doctor. Again, you can tell this to a stranger if you're hurt. They'll understand what you're saying. 의사가 필요해요. 화이팅 or 파이팅. This means fighting, but not really fighting in Korea. It's more like a good luck. So if your friend's about to go take a test, they're like kind of worried, but they're gonna do it, you can be like, 화이팅! Like, you got this. 괜찮아요. This means I'm okay, it's okay. And what's great about Korean is when you turn something into a question, you don't have to add anything to it but a question mark. So to even ask somebody if they're okay, you just say, 괜찮아요? Then you can respond, 네, 괜찮아요. It's so great. 진짜요? This means really in Korean. 진짜 is informal, 진짜요 is semi-formal. 안 돼요. 안 돼요 can be used in different circumstances. So it can mean one of three things. It doesn't work, it cannot be, or no way. So if someone wants you to do something and you're very against it, you can be like, 안 돼요, I will not do it. But then it can also be implied if like something isn't really working. Like say your washing machine broke, you can just say like, 안 돼요. I would say it's more commonly used though when you have a strong no to something. 안 돼요. 재미있어요. This means it's fun in Korean. 재미있어요. And if you're about to go to Korea on vacation, or you know somebody who's gonna go to Korea on vacation, you can say 여행 잘하세요. Have a good trip. So for all of you guys who are going to Korean, 여행 잘하세요. If you want to review everything that I talked about in this video, be sure to download the free FluentU PDF in the description box below. It has all the information in this video plus more. Now, I think you are ready to take on this video right over here. It's all about how to order food in Korea. You gotta eat, guys, and you gotta eat the good food. I'm gonna teach you all the phrases that you will need to order food successfully in Korea. It's a really helpful video and I think you'll really enjoy it, so I will see you guys over there.